excited to see some stand-up comedy. So let's hear it loud for Mr. Kyle Morrisey.
So much. A little bit about me. I'm a Bay Area local. I grew up in Oakland. Grew up in the white part of Oakland called Palo Alto. There's a bridge. You had to go across a bridge. You know. Here's an interesting thing about me. Actually, I quit drinking when I was 22. Don't do that. That just makes life harder because you're still too young to know any better. You're not going to avoid any mistakes. I made all the same mistakes. I just made them sober. Like, do you know how creepy that is? Imagine buying a girl a drink and when she's like, wait, aren't you going to have one? And you're just like, no, I'm good. Go for it. I had to quit though. I'm Irish. I don't know anything about my Irish heritage except one thing. When the Irish emigrated to the United States, they were not considered white people. Isn't that interesting? Like by today's standards, the Irish would have been considered people of color, which means I have to imagine that the Irish probably would have been referring to themselves as people o' color. Like the had to have an apostrophe over it like their last names. And I'm Daniel O'Color. Like there's no way they were not calling themselves that. Well, I gotta get out of here, but it's an interesting time to do comedy. A lot of comedians are getting attacked this year. Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Vladimir Zelensky. Read a book. Kanye West is threatening to kill Pete Davidson. I wish he just kept it at that, man. Holy shit. I mean, whatever he's doing now, it's embarrassing. I'm just watching him now, and I'm just like, I can't believe I fucking voted for that dude. No one man should have all that power. Okay. That has to be 2 minutes. There's no way. This is fast. Thank you very much. My name's Kyle Morrisey.
And now it's 1 minute and 40 seconds for Kyle Morrisey. Kyle, how do you think that went?
What do you think you deserve? Well, that's not the point. I'll give you whatever score you say. That's not the point. I feel like that was a solid 5. That was totally acceptable.
You have the confidence of a San
That's
Francisco
not a good
comedian.
answer. Yeah. Thank you.
How's doing all this comedy stuff sober?
I hate all of you.
Right answer.
I don't like any of you.
How did you think the crowd felt about your set?
Coming out cold.
They're a little tight.
Yeah, I agree. Because Wait, is he not? Hey, he's the comedian. The crowd sucks better than you, honestly.
These crowd
Listen, I've cold opened before, and that was, yeah, it's about that.
We're judging you.
That's what he thinks.
I'm updating my score.
Oh!
I think I just saw it.
I think we're ready for this. Let's start with Kaseem here. What did Kaseem?
Oh, I didn't give a score. I just drew a picture of him.
I didn't have time to do that joke. It's a lot.
I'm sorry. You might want to go to other people.
Yeah, we're gonna return to Kaseem.
It's like a life drawing class.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it 8.3.
from James Mwara.
As far as the Olympics go.
Should there be any context here, or just okay?
And I gave him an extra bump for crowd work, interaction, and roast in the crowd.
Look at that. The show never stops.
8.75.
8.75. Jeez.
Wow.
Set the bar high. Everybody else
Don't
takes it.
curse sucks.
Good luck, Brett.
Belongs in a recorded special. You hear that, Kyle? Comedy
Yeah.
Central better be calling you now, according to these professional.
About time people started paying attention.
Well, let's see if Kaseem is going to be as generous. With
I'm
his
going to give a
pages.
score that also looks like his side view, a 7.
All right. That is an overall score of 8.02, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Morrisey, let's hear it for him.
White Tower.
Get out of here, Tom.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Watch his special, Neil Brennan, Blocks.
Next to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, presenting Miss Brett Harper Jennings.
Hi. I've been having trouble making friends. I was hanging out with my friend Annie, and I was meeting her roommate for the first time. And I was really excited. I was like, "Hi, I'm Brett." And her roommate turned to me and said, "I never know if people are being nice to me because they like me, or if they're just being nice to me because I'm attractive. And I was like, oh, you're not. Actually, it's not something you'll ever have to worry about. We're not friends. I tried again at an H&M. I was like, women hang out here. And I was in line, and this woman tapped me on the shoulder, and I turned around, and she said, I have shit on my legs. And I was like, a potential friend. I was like, do you need help? She said, no. I have shit on my legs from these pants, because these pants were made in Vietnam. And Vietnam is a shithole country. I can say that, I've been there. And I was like, I don't think you can say that. But she was so confident. She had so much confidence. I was like, I wish I had that confidence. I wish I had the confidence to shit myself in H&M and blame Vietnam. You know? My name is Brett. I think it's one of the reasons I get so many ads for male enhancement drugs. I get a lot of ads for Viagra, and they're so convincing. They're like, do you want women to like you? I'm like, yes. So much. But I feel like one issue with making friends is I love eating food, and that has gotten in the way. Like I was talking to this girl, and I really wanted her to like me. Oh, that was a light. Oh, and then I saw a donut in the trash can, and I ate it. And I was like, she'll know I have grit. And then she got all weird and silent, and I was like, oh, I should have shared the trash can donut. Okay, I think that's my time. Thank you.
Exactly on time. How professional, ladies and gentlemen. You see in just the form up here, just the delivery. I don't know what these folks are thinking about it.
What did you guys think? Okay, what did you think of that?
Brett, this crowd fucking sucks, doesn't it?
Brett, which one of these judges do you think is going to give you the highest score?
I think Kaseem. I think Kaseem's been tough. That's not true. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Kaseem does like white women. So,
You came from white women. What the fuck with you? Talking about me? Young Jesse Jackson with my...
Well, let's start with Kaseem. Do we have another picture or do we have a number this time?
All right.
oh, he has a picture.
I don't like it. All right. I'm sorry. You guys do suck, though. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. It's not my fault. All right. But look, you're good. You're gonna make it. We already know that. You're a white woman. You're scared. You know what I mean? Your grandma probably started the Me Too movement. You know what I mean? But like. I like your perspective. I felt like any white woman out here wearing a sweater felt you. You know what I'm saying? You're like a talking cup of hummus. You know what I mean? But like, it's like your pussy's like walking in a Trader Joe's. You know what I mean? but I like your perspective. I just felt like you didn't. I feel like it was good material. I felt your narrative. But I feel like you get like as opposed to the other guy, the guy that looked like he got cancer. He would send the jokes home, and I think he was really selling it. I think that you think that the people understand you, but they do. But I think you can probably sell those punchlines more. So I give you a 6 point. First of all, all right.
Did you guys get it?
Yeah.
No, shut up. I'll fight you, blood. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna give my score.
6.75.
6.75.
I liked your set a lot, and also gave you an extra bump for willingly doing comedy and putting up with people like these guys when you're too attractive to have to do comedy. So 7.5.
My score is 7.4.
Self-explanatory. A 7.22 for Brett Harper Jennings. Ladies and gentlemen.
Get your hands off me. Look at that Jordan Poole looking at.
Inviting our next contestant to the stage. Are you enjoying this, folks? Yeah. Are we ready to go? Let's hear it for Mr. Manny Cabrera.
San Jose in the house.
Here's the thing, we started out friends. It was cool, it was all pretend. Yeah. That was alright. You kind of passed the vibe check. Thank you. You said you guys are a horrible audience. Kinda. But I also did that to prove that not all Filipinos can sing. Alright? Don't put that pressure on all of us at the company retreat. Yeah. Hey, I created an app where you post things that you talk about but you never do. It's called Only Plans. The first post today reads, get a date for New Year's Eve. Hashtag Only Plans. Yeah, whenever I put on a condom, I imagine this must be what it feels like to get a blowjob from a toothless snake. I was with this girl that was really into talking dirty, and she's like, oh, what do you want me to say? And I was like, just hiss. And shake this rattle. I also dated a girl that was into reading books, and she liked to quote lines from them, like, it's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting, which of course is from the classic. It's from The Alchemist, alright? Don't need to read more. Hey, but I wanted to show that I was well read also, so I cited a passage from my favorite book, and it goes, and that's from Where's Waldo? Alright, thank you.
This format, folks, no bullshit, no getting to know these comics, just straight into the punchlines, just out with the fire, just bring in the A game. It's a good thing I'm not voting because I'm just obviously so impressed with all these talents. Let's see what the actual pros think of all this. What do you guys have to say to Manny before you show them what you graded him?
How long have you known comedy?
About a year and a half.
Oh, nice. You like it so far?
So far, yeah.
Nice.
So you think the crowd sucks?
You yelled at the crowd.
It's a pretty popular song. They could have been a little bit more into it. Maybe if I did Taylor Swift.
They just didn't get it.
You're like a really funny nurse at Kaiser. But I like you, Manny Pacquiao. You're like when someone's really good at Twitter. You know what I mean? When they start doing open mic, like, oh no, I wish I could delete this. You know what I mean?
Wait, who's your favorite? Who would you say is your favorite judge so far of the three of us? And why?
All right, let's turn the scores around.
My score was a 5.5. I thought it would have been higher if the crowd was better.
Oh!
I hope this place ain't getting Yelp reviews.
Hey guys, I'm just kidding. We're having fun. Huh?
Brett.
All right.
Yeah, I'm also giving a 5.5. But solid.
I'm giving you a 5.75.
Woo!
Yeah, all right, there we go. Because I like the sneakers.
Excellent. That's a 5.58 for Manny Cabrera, folks. Next, coming to the stage, let's keep it going for Sam Magavern.
Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez.
You gonna start rapping?
All right, guys. I couldn't get a sitter for this. My kid's outside in the car with a note on the window that says nothing valuable inside. All right, a minute and a half left. Cool. I'll do some crowd work, I guess. What kind of crowd is this? I forgot to read the room. Sam audience.
Racist.
Audience Sam. Racist. Oh, we got heckling from the judges. That's good. Shut up. So, how long you guys been doing audience for? Couple of years. Oh, shit. I hate San Francisco. I stepped on a syringe the other day. Now I'm vaccinated. I got a sign in my room. Big metal sign. It says, Dead Man's Point. People have fallen to their deaths from this point. Stay back.
And sometimes I sit in my chair and I look at this sign and I think about all the people that have fallen to their deaths since I stole it. I think I'm a pretty good guy, though. On Sundays, I go around the neighborhood and take the parking tickets off people's cars. I like to walk around other people's neighborhoods with a coffee mug, so it looks like I live close by, you know? Look at my coffee mug. I couldn't have gone far. You know, put some steam in it, you know? Then you got steam, then you're really from the place, right? One time I was walking around and a guy stopped me and he asked me if I was new to the neighborhood. And I said, yes. And then he said, oh, that's funny. The homeowners association didn't tell us of a new homeowner. Oh, well, that's because I told them I was going to introduce myself personally, because I have to anyways legally, because I'm a sex offender. So, my man. Anyways, I just came here to piss and wash my hands. I'm all out of piss. Cool. I'm really into incest. I think my grandma's a babe. She's got a body like an hourglass. Big feet and a giant fucking head. And a thin vagina that has sand in it. Alright, good Sam.
Sam, you yeah! Alright. Right out.
No, it's an 8. Actually, it was a really good set. Even though you've got a bit of you've got some guns on you, bud.
Well, that's because I do.
10, 11.
I like you, man. I love a good Frisco wigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Old school Frisco shit.
You got the derby jacket and shit. You know, you just got the wrong skin. You know what I mean? But I love your joke. The only thing was at the end it kind of just went a little flat. But I still love you, so I gave you an 8 mile.
All right. Hey, cool. 8 mile.
I gave you an 8.069.
Yeah, nice. Right on. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right, Dowie.
Congratulations.
That's 8.02 for Sam Magavern.
Excellent that you did all the jokes to us instead of to the crowd.
Wow, that is an absolute tie for our first time. Both Kyle and Sam are now tied at 8.02. This is.
That's oof.
Wow, what a
Fight.
All right, our next comic coming to the stage. Let's make it loud for Mr. Jide Okonkwo.
Keep it going for your judges, guys. Keep it going for your judges. Wait, who's the racist in the dark? Oh, it's this guy? Okay, there we go. Of course, he's a light-skinned brother who has lost his way. You know, it's fine. My time hasn't started yet.
Okay. You darker than me. You can see all the time.
No, trust me, you guys are gonna get so much African shit. It's coming. All right. So yeah, my name is Jide Okonkwo. I'm from Nigeria. Moved to San Francisco about 5 years ago, and my mom gave me a piece of advice. She's like, Jide, when you get to San Francisco, walk with your chest out and your head held high, which was terrible advice because I stepped in shit right away. I wasn't looking where I was going, man. And to make matters worse, it wasn't dog shit. Yeah, that's right, guys. The taste test never lies. Like, no, I'm Nigerian, which means my parents give me a unique name. My name actually translates to hold on to the staff of righteousness. And to be honest, that's too much pressure, man. I wish they just called me try your best. That would have been a way easier life. But my name gets me in trouble in the workplace. It gets me in trouble because I used to work in inside sales. So you can imagine receiving an email from me. Hello, my name is Jide Okonkwo, and I've got a business opportunity for you. Just click on this link. I swear it's not a fucking scam. No, but honestly, man, a lot of people don't believe I'm actually African because I don't have the caps lock accent, up-to-date accent. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where are the diamonds? That kind of shit. Yeah, that's why you'll never find a love story told by Nigerians, man. It just ruins the mood. I want to tell you I love you. It's crazy. Anyone in a relationship in the crowd? Yeah, anyone in an interracial relationship? Smartest people in the room. Because with interracial relationships, you get a 100% guarantee that you're not fucking your cousin. Because white people have been fucking the cousins for so long, man. That's why they have so many allergies, when they realize you're allergic to the sun, that's when you're like, all right, it's time to fuck the blacks, This is a matter of survival. Although I know what you guys think about it, I couldn't tell that joke about all the races in the same racial relationship. I couldn't tell that joke about Chinese people. I couldn't tell a joke about Chinese people fucking the cousins, because those guys don't have cousins. That's a one-child policy joke, guys. How many minutes do I have? Am I up? I'm up. All right, thank you guys. Let me do that, but thank you all so much. Appreciate it.
I love a guy that's dressed like the flag of the country he's from.
Oh, yeah. This is what you call Swaziland.
All right, Hack Panther, let's calm down. All right, I love that you're consistent all the way through. You got charisma. You look like a world music artist. You know what I mean? That's great. I gave you a Nigerian.
I appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you.
No, I mean, I think of all, you've had the most like relaxed delivery and best joke, so got an 8.6.
Hey, nice. Up to nice. I appreciate that.
My score is an 8.8.
Nice. Infinity. That's unlimited, right?
8.83 average score, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Shout out Africa. Shout out Africa, my African brother.
Appreciate it.
He also slipped me $10 before the set. So.
There's a bunch of cola nuts.
Let's keep it going for our next comic, Mr. David Lattimore.
Oh my god, guys, what's going on? Man, real big day for me recently. Big day. I made eye contact with a man publicly masturbating. I did. I caught his gaze, dude. I sustained it. And then we kissed, alright? It was an intimate moment. And they say romance is dead. No, not at Civic Center Station, alright? It's alive and well. Trying to date guys, trying to date a little bit, not that good at it. I don't know, sometimes couples, they weird me out. I don't like couples who call the person they're dating their partner. Don't like it. Weirds me out. I'm like, are you guys fucking or starting a law firm? I'm not sure. I got one buddy, he calls his girlfriend his partner, but he also has a side hoe, calls her his junior associate. That's what he says. Says it all the time. Guys, not that good at dating. I think it has to do with where I came from, like where I grew up. I grew up like outside of the city, like in the country. Like where I grew up, posting a picture of you and a fish that you just caught online, that was like a good look. You know what I mean? That was sexy. I mean, God forbid you were wearing a flannel too. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I saw one of my buddies post a picture of him and a freshwater bass. I was like, save some pussy for the rest of us, all right? Oh, guys, I'm just trying to get laid before that VR porn takes over. You know what I'm saying? You guys like sex? Who's fucking? Who's fucking beanie? Hell yeah, dude. I'm afraid. VR porn is going to corrupt our minds, man. I'm afraid to raise kids with that VR porn. So you walk in on your kid jerking off to some VR porn, they're not going to stop jerking off. Oh, yeah, they're going to keep cranking it. They're not going to duck and cover for the sheets like old times. Spank going out with their AirPod Maxes on. I don't have to be around for that. You wouldn't even know what they're jerking off to. It could be porn. Could be the JFK assassination. All right? That's all for me. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all he knows.
Where are you from?
Boston, originally.
That's the countryside?
No, like outside of Boston. Small town.
Okay.
I have a question. How many times have you said the N-word in your life, do you think? If you can give a range. You can give a range, too. You give an order of magnitude range, like in the tens or hundreds or thousands.
I would say like a half.
Wait, never fully said it?
It's like when someone's like, how many times you got laid, and you're like, half. So like, it didn't really count.
Interesting.
You're an interesting guy because you're dressed well, but you look like you hate black people. You know?
Yeah. He sounds like a comic and he looks like a racist.
He's a hype beast racist.
Yeah. It's kind of scary. It's kind of exciting, actually.
I feel like I'm
kind of hard right now.
You look like you have conflicted feelings about Kanye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you feel about Kanye?
Either stop or go harder. You know what I mean?
Graduation was the first CD I ever bought, and I still have it.
If I were to ever go gay, I'd start with you, to be honest.
You look like an angry ghost. Like, boo, nigga! Get out of our neighborhood! Woo!
All right, I'm going to explain my score. I gave you a 7.4 because I think you, obviously we've talked about the crowd is pretty rough, right? You know what I mean? between us comics, fuck these people. But the cadence was really good, so I gave you a 7.4.
And Horseman being handsome.
None of it actually. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Are we judging people on handsome?
But
You did just say you would hook up with him.
I would hook up with him, but that's on the more racial front than the sexual front.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
We should have time to unpack that.
Yeah.
He did open with kissing a man as his joke, so I think you got an opportunity here.
Fuck, all right.
You do look like Tom Hanks at the end of Philadelphia. Thank you. Good night.
So we got a 7.4 from James, and Brooke gives him a 6.75.
Another. I'll give him a 6.75. Yeah.
And another 6.75. All over that averages out to
But you have to talk,
6.97.
6.97? All right. That's what's up.
It's the nicest score we've had so far.
Awesome. All right.
Good set, nigga.
I see.
He won't even sleep tonight. He'll just
He's going to try to tell that story to someone, and he's only going to be able to tell half of it.
he'll go on 4chan and just talk.
He'll tell the second half.
Yeah, dude.
All right, we all ready for our next
Did you
comic?
guys hear what I said? It was kind of funny.
Go ahead, James. Finish your
No, that was it. I'm just really insecure.
We ready for our next comic, ladies and gentlemen? Let's make it loud.
Woo!
It's Pam Benjamin.
Yay!
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Feminism. I can get my own fucking door, thanks. I think it's the precept of feminism. I don't know. A lot of women in the 70s burned bras and read books so I can talk about my butthole on stage. Which incidentally looks like someone threw a hand grenade into a deli. It's the tiniest Arby's. It's got the meats. The question becomes, how do you shave a hemorrhoid? Is that more of a plucking issue? Riddle me that, Gillette. Right? Gillette razors were introduced into the American public in 1904. And ladies, we couldn't even flash a hairy ankle in 1904 without being a disgusting slut. And now if you don't shave from your big toe to your twat like a 4-year-old girl, you're a disgusting slut. I don't want to sleep with you. Gross. Gillette, the best a man can get. I'll never be good enough. I was born in 1974 and I have the bush to match. It is dank, it is swampy, and no one can find Charlie. That's what I named my clitoris, Charlie. I have so many pubes, it's like I have a kitten in a headlock. You can pet it, it's cute. Gillette, the best a man can get. I'll never be good enough. Have you heard about the new Gillette razor? This is crazy. It has 13 blades. 13 blades for the closest shave. And the 7th blade is easily removable, so you can slit your throat in the shower because you'll never be good enough. Jide, le mieux on puisse savoir. Je parle français. I was classically trained as a ballerina for 23 years, piano for 13. I have 2 master's degrees. This is what a dream deferred looks like. Thanks so much. I've been Pam Benjamin.
Pam, I fuck with you because, we both senior citizens. You admitted time, right? No. I like it. You're wild. You're crazy. Some of the jokes could have been stronger. It's 6.5.
I'll go next. I gave you a 7.4.
7.4.
And because these guys hate women, I gave you a boobs, which is 8.0085.
Ready to keep it show business, folks? Next contestant.
Yeah.
Welcoming her to the stage. Very, very funny. Let's hear it for Autumn Harmon.
Growing up, I was a huge chubby chaser, meaning that I exclusively liked funny guys. But now that I'm older, I realize that it's not the fat that I was attracted to as much as it is like what I call like fat boy energy, which is also an oxymoron. But no, fat guys, they just have these characteristics about them that skinny guys don't really have. My boyfriend now, he is really skinny, and I am not used to that. He's not used to it either because he used to be fat. So it works out because he still has those fat guy characteristics. For example, he loves to cook. He's really funny to cope with life. But most importantly, fat guys will always eat your pussy on the first date. So they're really for me. I mean, some girls, they are into, big dick energy. That's great. I respect that. Me personally, I am into a fat boy that can eat energy. My boyfriend and I, we've been together now for about 3 years, and our first date, everything was going fine. He made me laugh a lot, but I didn't know if it was going to go anywhere because, he was just too thin for my taste. But at the end of the night, things were, calming down, and he invited me actually to the back of his Durango, and I said, yeah, sure, why not? And he just showed me how much of a fat boy he was, on the inside. And I knew then that he was the one. That's my time.
How long are you doing comedy?
A couple months.
A couple months?
Fuck you!
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I know you came here from Boston or New York. You got a line. You probably work for Google.
I'm so sweaty, you guys.
Well, you are wearing an outdoor jacket under a bright stage light.
All right, I'll start. First of all, I ate pussy on the first date. You guys know that song that's like, that nigga a munch? You know that song? I was talking to a girl and I was like, I would hate to be called a munch. She was like, you are a munch. So as a member of the community, I thought that was really funny. I think you have very good jokes. My only feedback would be that you seem new at comedy, which you are. So with that all said, I'm going to give you an 8.8.
I thought it was great. If you had not said that, I would have thought you were like 5 to 7 years in. So I'm giving you an 8.5. That was great.
You fuck with fat niggas. 10 across the line. Get this bitch out of here. No, I'll give you an 8.25. You're great. Woo!
Let's hear it for the one and only Dvontre Coleman.
Oh shit! Is this February? Oh shit! We got a black guy on stage. 10.
Is it my turn?
Okay.
I'm awkward, so it's hard for me to make friends. I'm on all the apps, getting all the matches. I recently downloaded Grindr because I thought it was an app for niggas with work ethic. I mean, technically it is. I just moved to the Mission and I got to hire movers. I was hype about that because that's the closest I'm going to get to owning slaves. I feel like it's my turn. I think we should bring slavery back simply because I'm tired of having to clean my own apartment. I don't think black people should be the slaves. We served our time. I won't tell you who should be the slaves. But I will say I enjoy having white Uber drivers. Sometimes I open up Uber and Lyft, have myself a little auction. I've been exploring my sexuality. I recently came out as asexual. It was a surprise to me too. One of the homies asked why I don't flirt with random women at bars, and my brain said it was safer to come out as asexual than as a shy adult. I think we need to take steps to make sure underrepresented voices can be heard. I think if you live a comfortable life, you should do what you can to make sure those who live in constant discomfort have a chance of rising up. But there's a wrong time for that initiative. I was watching porn recently, and the entire cast had on Black Lives Matter shirts. I ain't got no time to finish that joke.
Yo, Kaseem, what you think? Kaseem, what you think?
It's cool to see black autistic people like thrive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let's calm down, corduroys. you literally are the hottest black comic in San Francisco. I loved it. It was great. You were from beginning to end. It was great. I've been talking to you all the time there. I've seen you do comedy, so I'm glad to see you don't suck. You know what I mean? So that's good. 9.0. 9.0.
You got a 9 from me for cracking the crowd.
Yeah. You're the Barack Obama of this show, man.
Yeah. That was really good. I'll give you a 9.45. I thought you was a heavy. Yeah, I like you, dude. I like you a lot.
5 to Dvontre Coleman, folks. All right, next on the stage, let's hear it for Mr. Dan Aguinaga.
Thank you. It's an honor to perform in front of you, Kaseem, and to the other comics. I'm Latino. Yes, we are also available in white. I am a white Latino, which is tight. You know, white privilege and rhythm. I mean, it's a good time, you know? Normal whites are always like, this is the best. I'm like, second best. I mean, you're celebrating off-tempo. Yeah, I don't say Latino when I say Latino because I don't speak Spanish. I think it's weird if you say Latino and you don't speak Spanish. Like, I have this friend named Linda. She doesn't speak any Spanish. And the other day she was like, yeah, me and the girls were thinking of going to Guatemala. It's like, hey, Linda, let's keep it to one accent per sentence. Por favor. It's just, I'm not hating. I'm not trying to hate. It's just confusing because, like, if I text Linda a joke, is she going to laugh with H's or J's? Depends on the joke, right? It's a super white joke, H's. But if I'm like, hey, what's up with the gringos pronouncing quesadilla? She's like, ja. It's very comico. Because it's pronounced quesadilla. Silly gringo. More specifically, I'm Brazilian, which is one of the better ones. And, lo siento. I'm legit Brazilian. Both my parents are from there. I speak Portuguese, vagina, fully waxed. And I like being Brazilian because people get excited about it when I tell them, you know? Like a coworker found out. He was like, dude, you're Brazilian? I studied abroad in Argentina. Small world. I don't think he's using that phrase correctly. He just goes up to a Jew. You're Jewish? I'm German. Small world. Your Indian had diarrhea last night. Ah, small world. You're black? Cool. All right, now I know why you guys think this crowd sucks. Okay, cool. Dvontre is clearly funnier than me. Thank you. Have a good night.
I loved it. No joke. I'm not going to be all long-winded. I like it. I think it's very consistent, great joke, right? And even the tags and the comebacks. So I give you. I mean, I'm not your father, nigga. I'll give you a 8.25. 8.25. Yeah.
Brooke is 7.5.
The score would have been higher if you had disrespected me and Brooke at the beginning. I gave you a 7.9. And that's only because of the comment. It would have been a lot higher other than that. So,
lesson learned.
Just keep that in mind next time, dude.
Still incredibly respectful.
And you're much more attractive than me, and I hate that.
And he looks like a handsome chef. You know what I mean?
I wish I looked like you, dude. So
Like the sex
this is
scene.
out of jealousy. This is more out of jealousy than anything else.
That makes me feel so much better. Thank you, dude.
No, dude,
James
you're
is
pretty
trying to
hot.
fuck tonight. I don't
You're
know if you
he's pretty hot. I think I'm gay, dude. Fuck.
An incredibly respectable 7.88 for the phenomenal game. Let's hear it for Aaron Samson.
Good to be here, folks. I am married. Where are my married people at? Yep. San Francisco Swingers Club right in the front row. You know, woo! Go get them, yeah. I did suggest to my wife the other day, I said, honey, we should get a TV for the bedroom. She said, no. The bedroom is only supposed to be for sleep or sex. So I said, okay, let's have sex then. And she said, okay, you can put a TV in the bedroom. And I got it. I got my TV! I do have 3 kids. Hashtag blessed. My first 2 are girls and my third is a prick. I love my prick. I do. I play with him all the time. I just took my 3 kids to the park the other day. We were playing tickle tag when some little girl, who I don't know, starts to tickle me. And I'm like, whoa, I'm not this girl's dad. And I am one Tickle Talk video away from being canceled altogether. So I say, hey, you can't touch me. But this girl starts playing the copycat game and says, hey, you can't touch me. And I'm like, no. She says, no. And then I just start booking it, man. I'm running as fast as I can. She still thinks it's a game and she starts chasing after me. And now I'm being harassed by an adultophile. I'm looking around the park, seeing if there's a parent or an HR team I can talk to. I'd like to file a report. Finally, I just yell, hey, you can't touch me! Only my kids can touch me! That's when I got arrested, everybody. Hey, thank you so much. You guys have been a great crowd.
Are you allowed within 50 feet of a school or playground?
Not anymore. Not since that
No,
time.
yeah.
So I don't know if this has anything to do with your set, but I feel like you should be the next Flex Seal guy. You know what I mean? Like those commercials. Does you guys feel that? That's the thing, yeah. Or like you should be
The ShamWow
in
dude,
commercials,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
You should be in
ShamWow
commercials.
info, yeah.
Because I feel like you bring a lot of energy.
Cocaine
You bring a lot of cocaine and maybe sort of like.
I used to sell timeshares at the county fair. So
Yeah.
that may have something to do with it.
I feel like I would have loved to see you with a headset on.
Next time.
Yeah. With that said, I give you a 7.3. It would have been higher if the crowd wasn't complete ass. But hey guys, I'm kidding. We're having fun, aren't we? You guys looking all upset. She hates me in the front over here. But
That's fine.
That's okay.
I'm gonna go with a 7.
7? Solid 7?
Yeah.
Strong 7?
I'm gonna go with the 7.5. I don't think you should have done this. No, it's not an insult because because a lot of guys, I don't know if you guys are comics, but you just listen to his jokes and his character. I mean, you really sold it. Like you look like every guy I see on Dry Bar Comedy. You know what I mean? Like are you a clean comic?
No.
I didn't hear cussing.
Did you not hear all the pedophilia?
I mean, kids get fucked. You know what I mean? They don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? The kids had it coming. You know what I mean?
Wait.
You know? You look like if Bill Burr and Steve Martin fucked. You know what I mean? Like, like an even Steve Martin. You know what I mean?
I wish you were my dad.
January 6th, Steve Martin. You know what I mean?
An incredibly respectable 7.3 for the amazing
Let's go,
Aaron
baby.
Samson. Let's go, folks. For our number 13 comic, Josh Katzki.
Thank you. I love Star Wars. I used to think it would be awesome if the Force was real, until I realized that the Jedi are really just a religious cult with superpowers, which would be terrifying in San Francisco. You're walking down Market. A man in a robe approaches you. You will buy tickets to Shenyun. I love documentaries too. I just saw this great one on Netflix about this addiction study where these scientists put a rat in a cage with 2 buttons. Now pressing the first button would dispense cocaine, and the second button dispensed an Oreo cookie. Now the scientists were trying to find which of the two substances is most addicting, but what they actually found is the world's luckiest rat. I got in a fight with my girlfriend before I came here, and I got to the point where I had to ask her if she was breaking up with me. She's like, Josh, breaking up with you is the last thing I want. So it's on her list. She just has some chores she needs to do first, you know? I feel like people are getting stupid. I know my family for sure is getting stupider. My great-grandfather once told me that in World War II, he was a radar operator. And while manning his station, he would play mental chess. No board, no pieces, no nothing. His colleagues and him would just tell each other moves, and he would remember everything. And I need this notebook to remember my dick jokes. No, it really is impressive, though. He once told me that he played a game of mental chess every single day that he was stationed at Pearl Harbor. Looking back, probably should have focused on the radar. I think that's my time. All right, thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
All right, I just want to say that was a clean set, and it's very difficult to write clean comedy. So I'm still thinking about my score, but good work. I liked your cocaine rat joke.
Yeah.
It's such a innocent joke. You know what I mean? I would kill to be able to write a joke like that.
I don't think we all have the same definition of clean comedy, but I'm going to give you a December 7th for your Pearl Harbor joke.
7-5. Yeah, cool. I don't have a joke for everybody. Goddamn. He wearing Allbirds. You know what I mean? You got a hard left leg as it is.
Oh shit, you're wearing Allbirds?
Do you live in Hayes Valley?
Are you rich?
But he's wearing an outside leg.
What do you do for work? What do you do for work?
I'm an auditor. You're an auditor?
Yeah,
You're an auditor?
That's depressing as shit.
Oh damn.
That's why I'm doing this.
How many of you guys have been audited?
Who's your favorite judge of the three of us? And this will affect your score.
You said the most.
All right, that's a 7 point. It was a 7.3. Now it's a 7.4. That's my score.
Wow.
Also, all the remaining comics, this is in place for you guys. So,
Thanks, James. Update. Josh Katzki, also 7.3. Excellent score for Josh Katzki.
Cool guy.
All right, folks, we're into our final quarter here. Let's hear it for contestant number 14, Miss Cathy Zhao.
Recently, someone called me a gold digger. A gold digger?
What'd you say?
That's why we Chinese immigrants came to California. We not only dig down, we dig all across to Utah, making you the first transcontinental railroad. You're welcome. You know, my boyfriend told me he's vegan, but he always wants to eat my pussy. Liar. Starting from this year, everything, my rent, food price, gas price, everything doubled, except for my boyfriend's penis. He's not Asian, don't be a racist. You know, like, now I'm single because I dumped him. But dating in San Francisco is so hard. Living in the city, you are either working in a technology company or homeless. That makes my dating life is like one day with a mathematician, one day with a magician. But I'm glad none of my dates know that I am a triple threat on Highway 101. Asian, female, no license. Thank you so much.
Has your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend seen your set?
Yeah.
What was his reaction?
he thinks I'm like also sleeping with other guys. Just sorry. Not a joke. Yeah.
All right, for my score, I give you a yin and yang.
Racist.
Yeah, that's pretty racist. I give you a 7, actually. Yes, and that was really good. Are you pretty new to comedy?
No, I've been started in Chinese and been doing for almost.
Wait, you started in Chinese?
Yeah.
Damn, that's impressive. Okay, you guys hear that? That's fucking impressive. I'm gonna update that to a 7.1 then. So yeah, 7.1.
I'm giving you a 7.5.
Although this is pretty funny, I thought, guys.
Inches.
You didn't like it. That's okay.
Alright, I'm giving you 7.5 inches for the dick you deserve. That was meant to be a compliment. You guys all took it as an insult because you seem as fun in bed as you are as an audience.
I think you guys are a great audience. And
You're
extremely
so hot and cold on the
extremely
audience.
attractive.
What if he did come down and fuck you up? And he had like the hottest TikTok ever. You know what I mean? Crowd member beats up crowd work comic.
Crowd knuckles comedian.
He gets a deal at Comedy Central. You're still judging this shit, you know what I mean? With Ali Wrong over here. It doesn't matter.
That's pretty fucked up, dude.
No, I like you. I think you a goddamn liar though. You know what I mean? Is that really your accent? You're not fooling us? I swear, I see you at UCSF, man. I know you a doctor. I know something's going on here. I know you a surgeon, you know what I mean? But like, nah, I liked it. I definitely feel it was nervous.
Pediatrician.
Okay, I can't say anything.
Or like Negro attrition.
Wu-Tang is for the children, all right?
What?
Nah, 7.25.
7.25. 7.28.
Very good.
Now, give it up in the cold train.
All right. Are we ready for our next topic?
That was all pretty racist, and we're sorry about it.
Yeah,
I am.
Y'all, because only the Asian people laugh, and y'all felt like, I laugh at her. Am I racist? It's like an ethnic studies class. You guys are like,
Well, there were some Asians not laughing, so I saw that.
I mean, at least you got the R's and L's right. You know what I mean? I'm a judge.
Listen, guys. Also, listen. Kaseem and I, all of us are very pro-Asian.
Boo yourself, motherfucker. You came to this
We
show.
support y'all. Listen, we support y'all, all right? So, is that enough?
We stopped Asian hate, guys. Good job.
The only judge here on this panel that hates Asian people is Brooke. Okay, so yeah, she told us before the set that she hates Asian people, and we said that's fucked up. So,
Can we bring our next comic up on the stage? Would that be all right with folks? Let's keep it going. Make a very warm welcome for Mr. Brian Jon.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Has anyone noticed that since the pandemic started, it seems like everyone's having a contest to see who can move to the shittiest place? Someone's like, oh, I'm moving to Austin, Texas. I'm like, yeah, I'll see that, and I'll raise you Raleigh, North Carolina. For what I'm paying for a one-bedroom in SF, I can get an entire paper mill. Someone else is like, oh, Raleigh, that's child's play. I'm moving to Flint, Michigan. I hear the women there are thirsty. I'm still in SF though. I like it here. I was walking around SF the other day. I saw a guy with a t-shirt that said, I turn coffee into code. I bet there's a guy walking around Raleigh with a t-shirt that says, I turn Jack Daniels into domestic violence. So SF's installing all this anti-homeless architecture. Have you heard of this? So this is like when they put spikes in walkways so people can't sleep there, or when they make benches slanted so you roll off. And I just want to say, finally, a solution to the homeless problem. We don't need to address the root causes of homelessness. We just need to turn the city into a fucking Home Alone movie. Not only will it solve the problem of homelessness, it will also solve the far more pervasive problem of homo-lonelessness. San Francisco, man. No, it's a nice place. We have a strong, social consciousness. Did you hear that San Francisco is trying to change the name of the crime vehicular manslaughter to vehicular human slaughter? You know what? I'm on board because I think it's finally time for women to break through the glass windshield. That's my time. Thank you.
Yeah.
How long have you lived in San Francisco?
10 years.
10 years. Where'd you move from?
From Tuolumne County, near Yosemite.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing comedy?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
What part of the Castro do you live in?
Above Hot Cookie.
Do you actually live in Castro?
No.
Oh.
You're not gay?
Not gay. No, I get that sometimes though.
You should think about it though.
Are you?
No, but James. He's ready to go.
I'm thinking about it.
All right.
I've been thinking about it.
Well, we can explore it.
I think you are kind of like this respectfully, dollar store Daniel Tosh. I'll give you an 8.4. Is that not fair?
That's fair. That gets hurt. You know what I mean?
Well, not value. Maybe they'll say value meal. Because some of those are like $2.49. Like the McChicken just went up in price.
I'm gonna go with a 7.25.
Damn, that's a big
straight 8. I'll go straight 8.
Straight 8. All right.
7.88. Another 7.8 for the Brian Jon.
Wow.
Can we hear a very loud round of applause for Mr. Ed Black?
2 chains?
There's one chain right here, bro.
I was walking the other day and I dropped my water. And I picked it up. I was like, fuck it, I'm thirsty. And I like water, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nobody's gonna think it's suspicious if they see a black man in their neighborhood drinking water. I'm fucking with y'all, my bad. Thank y'all. This side, cool. This is the side that sucked, though. Something about myself. I'm uncircumcised. I'm uncircumcised brother, stand up. If women find out you're uncircumcised, they do they don't say nothing, but they give you that sign. They be like, I had a girl go in the bathroom with me the other day. She was like, girl, come get me. His dick look like an anteater. It ain't even my fault. It's my mom's fault, okay? It ain't my fault. I told her, I was like, you the reason why I don't get pussy, okay? She was like, son, it ain't my fault, okay? You gotta learn how to sell uncircumcised dick. You can't just throw it on the table, okay? You gotta sell it. And the way you sell it is stop calling it uncircumcised. Give it a cool name. Call it a drop top, okay? I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. That don't mean shit. It just means I drink a lot. You know what I'm saying? I live here now, so now I smoke a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was in front of this bar the other day. Somebody walked up to me and offered me cocaine. Believe it or not, I never saw cocaine. I was like, is that sugar? He was like, not the sweet kind. You know? I want to do cocaine so bad, but if I do cocaine, I'm going to do crack. Okay? And after crack, you start sucking dick. So that's not how I want to get started. Okay? That's my time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have you considered adult circumcision?
No, hell no. I ain't about to walk around with a little man period. Like, no.
That's a man.
Gotta put a pamper on or something like that.
Like a day.
Hell no. You think, no. We didn't know that. No.
You sound like every black guy with a podcast.
Do I? Okay, I need to get a podcast.
Females, you know.
I need to get a podcast.
You go first this time.
I fuck with you.
You can't be like, stick together.
I'm trying to Black Lives Matter in the store. You do look like a black Jack Sparrow. Black Sparrow.
Black Sparrow, yeah.
You're supposed to be trying to help me. Niggas in the Caribbean.
No, but... all right, 7.5.
7.5, I take that. You know what I'm saying? I take that.
7.75, but if you win, you have to spend the money on adult circumcision.
Who is your favorite judge?
Who's my favorite judge?
Of the three of us.
Man, you.
It was a 7.6, but now it's a 7.7.
Mission for confidence.
7.7 for Ed. Incredible comic. And even better man.
Are you ready for your next comic, folks? Yeah, let's make it out. Mr. Dhiraj Nallapaneni!
I'm also uncircumcised, if that makes you more Hood Gang stand up. Speaking of Hood Gang, I do have a confession to make to you guys, San Francisco. I'm glad January 6th happened. Hear me out on this one. I'm glad those white boys stormed the Capitol. Because now, when people think of domestic terrorists, they don't think of guys who look like me. White boys really stepped up with that one. Fucking allies right there. Like, it's been nice, alright? Like, I haven't been stopped for a TSA random search in a bit. I'm a Hindu. I think it's the coolest religion, objectively. If you guys don't believe me, I was reading scripture just the other day. And I learned the Lord Shiva, the destroyer, made love to his wife Parvati for eons. Pretty cool, huh? Eons. I've been praying every day since I read that shit. Like, dude, that is why I'm always going to be a Hindu, bro. You're not going to see me in church. You're not going to see me reading the Bible. You're not going to see me with a cross around my neck. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but Jesus died a virgin. Not only did he die a virgin, he died a virgin, he was resurrected, then he died again, and he was still a virgin. Like, bro, he was 0 for 2. Yo, how are you gonna be the son of God and have 0 hoes? You know? Like, bro, what the fuck was wrong with this guy, dude? He's like, you could walk on water, you could turn water into wine. You know, he had a solid job, too, you know, he was a carpenter. What the fuck was wrong with this guy, dude? Was he just a creep, you know? He's just fucking cornering girls at parties like, hey, you want to know who my God is? Like, maybe the Romans crucified him for being a fucking incel, you know? Like, bro, we gotta get this guy off the streets. He's made every girl in Jerusalem uncomfortable. You guys have been great. I think that's my time. I can't really tell, but thank you.
Okay, quick question. Did Jesus die a second time? Didn't he just come back, say what's up, and then go home?
I didn't read the Bible, I don't know.
Do we have any Christians in the house? All right, isn't that true that he didn't die again, right? He just went back. But he didn't die, though. He just said what's up.
It's not on the earth, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's like, peace out, and then he leaves.
He said
that sounds like he said life sucks.
But I don't think he died, though.
When does this turn into a town hall meeting?
I gave him a 6.9 because I thought it was a nice set.
Dog, I fuck with you, dude. You're like, if they give Aziz Ansari an Old Navy gift card, you know what I mean? Aziz Ansari. Do you love Drake? You seem like, you look like every Southeast Asian guy at City Nights, you know what I mean? Like, you have that look. Yo, are you a club guy?
Not really. I guess I just dress like that.
Yeah.
I'm colorblind. What color are your pants?
They're gray.
Damn.
Douche. No, you look like an Indian leaf. All right, let's calm down. I give it up to you 7.0.
All right.
6.75.
6.75.
What'd you think of the crowd? Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I thought they were cool.
Pretty good, huh? Pretty hot?
How long have you been doing comedy, Dhiraj?
Since May.
Since May?
Oh,
fuck you! You're a goddamn liar, bro. No, these guys are coming in from other scenes. I know what's going on here, man. I know it's desperate out here, but you've been doing this since May?
Yeah.
You comedy college?
What's your chain?
What's my chain?
Is that what shape is it?
It's Lord Shiva, the Destroyer. That's what I was talking about.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Damn, dude.
So it's a piece of tandoori chicken. I didn't know.
Kaseem is a racist also, by the way.
Look like you make evil apps at home.
Bro, he has a good knowledge of Indian culture to be making these jokes, so he's not racist.
No, he is.
Those boots are racist. You got some OG curve stompers on that.
Very respectable. 6.88 for outstanding performance. Hey. This is Dhiraj Nallapaneni. Thank you, sir. You ready for your next comic, folks? Please. Yeah. Good. Let's hear it for Mr. Jonathan Lyte.
Thank you. Two friends walk into a bar. They overhear a white guy complaining at the bar. He says, man, talks to the bartender. He says, man, I think my wife's stepping out on you. He says, what make you think that, Jack? He says, well, I've been finding little curly hairs left all around the house. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody in my house got curly hairs, and everybody on my block is white, so it can't be my neighbors. He said, well, that ain't enough. What else could it be, man? He said, well, I come in my house and the air don't even feel the same. It feel like somebody different breathing it. It ain't like a different type of nose is breathing it, It's like, well, that ain't enough. We need one more thing. He said, all right, last two things. I had sex with my wife last night and it felt a little stretched out down there. It didn't really feel the same. He said, all right, well, what's the final thing you got to say? He said, and all my money keep coming up missing. Two friends at the bar turned to him and said, hey, man, if you're going to call us out, just call us out. It was a nigga and a Jew. All right. Now, speaking of racism for entertainment, has anybody seen Black Panther 2? All right. It was that Black Panther 2 or Oakland versus The Mission. You know what I mean? I think I kind of get where Disney is going with it, though, and I'm down for it. I think they're going to go race by race. So Black Panther 3, hurry up and buy. Nobody's going to get okay. It's going to be a lot of frying and dying in that one. Black Panther 4 is going to be Hidden Colors, The Jew and You. We're just going to figure the whole thing out and get it settled, because we're really in this together. And then finally, Black Panther 5, Do the Right Thing, White Genocide. That's the tagline. And what that is, it's directed by Spike Lee. Denzel Washington plays the original Black Panther, and he's coming back to fix what he should have did when he first got the vibranium. Is that my time?
You've got 10 more seconds.
10 more seconds. Yeah. Niggas and Jews share oppression, but we ain't Israelites. Thank you.
Yeah!
All right. For my score, I give you a swastika because I thought it started out with a kind of anti-Semitic note.
Come on, man. You got it.
I was anti-Semitic about that one.
But I'm just kidding. I give you a 6.2. I just really wanted an excuse to draw a swastika tonight. That's not nothing against the Jews or anything.
That's the German side of it coming out.
Right.
Not German.
It's
called heritage, not hate. Okay?
I'm giving you a 6. It was really, really fast.
Yeah, I was worried about the time.
I couldn't get a lot of that. But I like your stage presence and your energy.
Thank you. Come on, boss man.
Hey, man, I ain't your brother.
Hey, y'all laughing a little too hard at that. Look. Yeah, Black Discord.
Damn, but I want to like you, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know, and I want to like you, but the way we met wasn't cool. That's what it is.
No. You just talk a lot, nigga.
Yeah.
You really are like, because you know what? You are, this is quick. You are definitely a good writer. You're definitely, like, you guys don't know what I'm about to say, but you're like a writer's room comedian. Like, do you want to do late night?
Nah.
No, like write for late night.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely that kind of guy, you know what I mean? But you gotta, you the kind of nigga that needs to go to jail. So you can read some books, you know what I mean? And like practice, You actually the best dressed though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I know you like. I'm assistant manager.
I was a little nervous. That's all, but
No, you like a smart gangbanger.
I am. That's hella funny. I really am.
I think you have a good perspective. It's just.
And he fumbled it.
Yeah, you fumbled the bag.
Yeah.
6.5. 6.5.
All right, that is an overall 6.23 for John Lyte. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for him.
Y'all motherfuckers were scared. I could feel it. You didn't know what to think with that shit, huh? Is he a black Israelite? Was he a black Israelite?
No, I think he disavowed it at the end.
I know I've seen him stand outside the Gap. You know what I mean? We are the original people.
Let's hear it for our next comic. Let's make it loud for Mr. Mike Barnes.
Come on, man. Give it up, everybody. White people, y'all up this fucking late listening to comedy? Thank you. I know, right?
A black man just moved to San Francisco. Clap it up if you black and just moved to San Francisco. Okay. I'm just checking out the room. I'm just checking out the room, you know? I really did, man. It's crazy just moving to San Francisco. We deal with a lot of low-key racism as a black man in San Francisco, you know? The other day, me and my boy was walking down the street and the police pulled up on us. We were like, oh shit, here we go again. And they put their lights on us and we were like, fuck, not tonight. So we looked at each other and we did the best thing possible. We started holding hands. It's fucked up because they drove off, you know what I'm saying? And that's not a diss to gay people, but fuck the police. It's 2022, you know? Clap that shit up. Anyway. Oh, clap that shit up, not shit. It's crazy too, because homeless people in San Francisco, we different. I'm from the city. Homeless people in San Francisco different. You know, there's a homeless dude every time I leave my apartment building. There's homeless crackhead. He's got really good positive energy. Every time I leave my apartment building, he's like, "Hey, Mike, have a great day." I'm like, "Thank you, Mr. Crackhead." He looks at me and he takes a hit of his crack pipe right in front of me. You know, coming home at night, he's like, "Mike, did you have a great day? I wished a lot of positive energy on you." I'm like, "Yes, I did, Mr. Crackhead." And he takes a hit of his crack pipe again right in front of me, you know? And I'm not saying everybody should go out and smoke crack to be nicer, but if it makes you a better person, you know what I mean? Why not? Why not? I went down the craziest Google rabbit hole the other day. Anybody go down Google rabbit holes? Yeah, right. I Googled what's the closest thing to female pussy, an animal. Yes, I was high as fuck. I was. And it came up as ostrich pussy. Anybody know this? Ostrich pussy, for real. You know? I'm like this, man. Who out here fucking ostriches for science? You know what I'm saying? Who out here really fucking ostriches for science? Getting all up on ostriches like, yo, I'm doing this shit for science. It's crazy, too, because next week, me and my boys, we going to an ostrich farm and checking this shit out ourselves. Fucking ostrich next week. Was that my time? I'm sorry. Was that my, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. All right.
Ostrich fucking, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that fucking true?
Yeah. Google that shit.
I have no more questions.
Google rabbit holes.
Do they have clits?
Apparently, it's like female, you know, vagina. The closest thing in an animal. Google that shit.
But don't birds only have like one?
You want to go fucking? You want to go with me next week, man?
I'm down.
You are welcome to. You down?
Yeah.
All right.
Hell down, dude.
You guys heard that, right?
How tall are ostriches, though?
They're pretty tall, but you can get close up to them if you woo them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to play some Luther Vandross of Boys to Men.
What is this, Niggapedia? What's going on here? God damn it, man. Let this mini driver do his thing, dog. God damn it. I love you, Mike. It's tough. Mike, you look like you talk to at-risk youth, but now you're not good at it. Terrible. You look like an old graffiti writer.
I like the energy, and I can confidently say I've never heard any jokes about ostrich pussy before, so that's an 8 from me.
Did you have a favorite judge of the three of us?
I mean, yeah, the black guy, obviously.
Well, James is still gonna fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry, you black too, James. You black too. That's the other black guy.
So that went from a 7.9 to a 7.2 actually for not picking me and then also implying that I'm not black. So you got a 0.7 of their production on that. So 7.2. I would make it lower actually, but
I want to give you a high score because I know you need this. Your daughter needs to be proud of you or something. So.
I mean, the bride didn't work out.
I mean, you're a healed college graduate. You know, class in November. All right. Now I gave you a 7.75, brother.
7.75. I feel like the audience has gotten loud because they too know that birds only have one hole. They're like, he's right. There is only one. Oh, it's another DeVry joke. The audience wants to hear another DeVry joke. You want to leave them with another?
Oh, I should give you guys a DeVry joke?
Yeah.
I mean, I give you other jokes. You guys want another joke? I mean, I got all kinds of jokes. They want a DeVry joke.
You can do that outside, though. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I'm gonna talk. Okay, at my DeVry graduation, we invited a bunch of people. You know what I mean? And it got weird. It got weird at my DeVry graduation. You know what I mean? Because a bunch of people came through. And I didn't really graduate, but I told everybody I did because I didn't pay my last little fees, so I still had the party, though. I made up a fake degree. It's a great time, though. Anyway.
Yeah, aren't you glad you heard that DeVry joke?
Do we score the extra joke or do we?
No score for the extra joke. James
could've-
already sank the score as low as you could
dog,
possibly.
that's crazy.
7.65 for Mike Bond.
Not related to Barry Bonds.
Last two comics, very similar sounding names. Will they have similar sets? We will see. You folks ready? Second to last comic? Yeah. I'm gonna make it. Let's hear it. Matt Watt.
Yeah, so I've been having this problem lately where I have too much money. Anybody feel me on this? No. You never have so much money that you can't even fold it up anymore? So much money that your pants start to sag? Nobody? I mostly have this problem because all my money's in change form. I'm broke as fuck. Yeah, shit's rough. I'm like half homeless, basically. You know who has it really bad, though, is women when they're homeless. They have to time their cycles with the first of the month. But it's cool because the hot flashes they get give them that little bit of warmth at night. It's alright, guys. I can say these jokes. I'm half homeless. I even have a cousin who's full-blooded homeless. Yeah, money's been tight. I've got a lot of tickets lately. My car's been towed a bunch of times. I've had to bail my car out of jail so many times. And it's not even a black car. I think I may have left the hood up, though. So maybe it was profiled. That joke's woke, guys. It's not racist, it's woke. Have you ever met somebody who was too woke? Share the coke, man. Yeah. Yeah, I try not to even park my car in places where I've gotten a ticket before. Because I just feel like it's bad juju. Can you even say that anymore? Bad juju? Not in this climate, right? Do you guys think that that's what Jesus was thinking as they were whipping him? Bad juju! Bad juju! I'll leave you guys with one more Jewish joke considering what's happening in the world right now. Have you ever went to a shoe store and think that, man, this is the most upscale Holocaust museum I've ever been in? Alright, I'm Matt Watt. Hey.
So what's your deal?
I don't know.
I didn't get your first joke. What was your first joke again? It was about
The first month.
Yeah, what is it? Like I didn't get the first of the month joke.
Oh, that's because you've never been on welfare.
Damn.
No, I'm saying I have.
I looked up Hitler's height. It was 5'9", so I give you a 5.9.
Is that your height?
No, I'm shorter than that.
Oh shit! I thought so.
Don't worry.
I was gonna give you 5s, but I just loved that you were so dedicated to continuing down this path of really offensive shit. So, for your dedication, I give you a 6.
Thank you.
Matt Watt, more like Matt Y.
I like Matt Allwatt.
I'm
gonna be real with you, bro. I think I can speak for everybody. When we thought you were gonna walk out, we thought you were gonna shoot everybody. I almost did. And I still don't know if you're not gonna do that. I texted the owners here to clear everybody out. You know what I mean? We'll see. But I do like you, racist Dilbert. And like, when you were writing those jokes in your mom's basement, where were you January 6th? I give you a Zig Heil. I give you a 6.75. All right. Or Heil.
Score 6.22. Uncle State, great score for Matt Watt, folks. Let's hear it for him. So are you ready for your last and final comedian of the evening? Yeah.
Lee Wyatt.
Well, that's great. I'm glad you're ready. You fucking pieces of shit. Just like that last guy who was up here. That anti-Semitic son bitch. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Because you guys seem to be, alright, let's elaborate. How much of a piece of shit is he? Yeah, he's gross. He smells like butt. He smells like a big old butthole, right? Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Sorry, I gotta shit on the competition. Do you guys not know how competition works? You shit on them first.
Is this the dude from the Try Guys?
Yep, that's me. Trying to be Jeffrey Dahmer.
Bingo.
No, everyone, I get it all the time. They're like, oh, you're so cute with your glasses. They're so nice. And then they watch the show. It's really hurt my standing with the African American community.
I'm Dominican. Don't look at me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with us whites. We just assume. But the thing is, I tried to cross the barrier. I was trying to up my standing in the African American community, and I tried to be a little anti-Semitic. Nigga, what is this? Whose man is this? I'm saying Kanye's following me on Twitter, is what I'm saying. Ye follows me now. How about you, bitch? That's a non-directional bitch. It's just at all of you. You are all bitches now. Because I heard you sucked as a crowd. I've heard it. I was backstage. I heard how bad you guys sucked. So I'm going to try to not suck as bad as you. You guys, you ever have someone just be creeped out by you? Yeah, I've never had it happen. I'm just wondering if you guys have ever felt it. And was it good? Did it feel good? How did it feel? About as good as you're making me feel right now. Appreciate it. Thank you. You know what? How much time?
I think that's time. I think that's
20 minutes. Perfect. 20 minutes.
All right. Hold on. I have a question. Did you prepare for this? And that's a genuine question.
I mean, there is rope and duct tape in my trunk right now. I was prepared.
You still trying to fuck chicks?
No, not anymore. Yeah, I'm straight again. But
you're welcome.
All right, I have another question.
God approves.
I have another question. Did you drink before this?
I mean, I bartended.
You did?
Kind of.
All right, dude. I thought that was pretty fucking crazy what you just did.
I appreciate it.
And for that, I'm going to give you a 7.1. That's what I'm going to give you because it was so unusual, and I was a little bit scared of what might happen next. And it kind of turned me on. I'm gay again. Guess what, guys? Yeah, here we are.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The rubric said we'll have you thinking about it later, which I definitely will be. So this is a 7 for me.
What's with these 7 guys? Am I right?
What did you want? What do you think you deserve?
Let's bump it up to an 8, huh?
To an 8?
Let's bump it up to an 8 me out.
Honestly, fuck it, whatever. It's
All right.
Hell yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna add an 8.
Yeah, give it up, crowd. 8.
All right, I added 7
8.5. I'm your last asshole.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
I'm the last asshole you'll ever see.
You look like the kind of white guy that would get upset if you don't kind of get your way. You know what I mean?
As long as
I take it out on people of color and minorities, so I'm going to give you a 7.18.
I'm sorry.
It's not hard.
Yeah, speaking of people of color.
What is in the bag? He's Costa Rican.
He said Dominican.
Or whatever, they won the fucking game the other day. I watch World Cup. You guys like football?
Oh, this is descended. No spoilers.
Yeah, it's descended.
All right, Kaseem.
6.5.
6.5. All right, cool.
Okay.
Alrighty. We're doing
About my bitch, that's
Oh,
perfect.
God, please. Take your explosives and your firearms.
Comedy.
My girl with the laptop case. What's the deal with that?
I'm not gonna waste them on you guys.
Bullets?
Bones of minority children.
All right, I am going to very quickly bring our winners up to the stage. Is that all right, folks? We have another 2 minutes. Let's make it loud for our third place contestant. What a hilarious young lady. Who would have thought that she's only been doing comedy a few months? Can we hear her make it very loud for Miss Autumn Harmon? Incredible performance. Here you go. Here's your winnings.
Thank you.
Excellent performance from Autumn, folks.
One big point.
And our second place, wearing the colors of his flag proudly on his chest, the excellent performer, Mr. Jide Okonkwo.
You must protect Wakanda! What was my score?
Ultimate score, so Autumn's ultimate score was 8.52. 8.52. And Mr. Jide Okonkwo, 8.83.
And it moves us
Wait, no, brother. What was the top score?
Top score is 9.15.
Oh, fuck, I lost. Sorry, my bad.
All right, hey, Jide, let's go, baby.
Amazing performance, folks. You were lucky to catch that performance. That was an incredible performance. And of course, our new star, he's already up here. He knows he's being called to the stage. He's coming down out of the stands with a 9.9.
Speech.
Take an algae out.
Speech.
Yeah, speech from our winner.
At least a minute.
Without Jesus, anything is possible.
I think I wouldn't have been able to do this if Dan Aguinaga hadn't done so bad.
Shout out to you. Yeah, bro. Yeah. You about to get jumped backstage.